Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. b6 is a cautious move, which looks to develop the light-squared bishop to b7 and to later undermine the center. White develops the knight and attacks the center. You developed your bishop on the long diagonal. This gives away a free pawn. That pawn was yours for the taking. This prepares the bishop for development. This lets your bishop step into the game. Playing the same piece again slows down the progress in the opening. With that move, you chase the knight away. The opening development is progressing well. You force the checking bishop away with a pawn push. This allows the capture of a knight to win material. That bishop was yours for the taking. Very precise. You captured that free knight. Right on target. You are forcing your opponent to lose castling rights. This forces the checking queen to move away due to a pawn kick. There was only one good move and you found it. You are forcing your opponent to lose castling rights. This defends a rook that was under attack and had no defenders. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. This is the way to win material. This leads to losing a queen. Yes, this is the way. This evades the check from the queen. Not the best move, but not bad either. Recaptures. Well done, an excellent move. White develops the knight and attacks the center. This move makes your knight much more effective. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. Your piece jumps in to protect a pawn. This removes a pawn that was threatening to win material. This wins a bishop. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. You captured that free bishop. This steps away from the checking knight. This moves your knight to a safer square. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. It's critical to develop your pieces as early as possible in the game. One of the best moves. Connected rooks can be very useful. A solid choice. That was a fair trade. Takes back. Good job defending that knight. This wins a pawn. You step your king away from the checking rook. A very strong play. You found a safer square for your knight. This pins a knight to the king. This move challenges their rook for control of the file. This puts the rook behind the other player's passed pawn. Nice way to win material using a fork. This steps away from the checking rook. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This evades the check from the rook. Very good choice. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You missed an opportunity to force eventual checkmate. This allows the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You overlooked an opportunity to force eventual checkmate. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You missed an opportunity to force eventual checkmate. This kicks a knight. Nice, definitely the right move. This evades the check from the rook. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. One of the best moves. You captured that free pawn. This is the strongest option. You want a pawn for free. A solid choice. This steps away from the checking knight. Yes, this is the way. This steps away from the checking rook. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. This evades the check from the rook. You overlooked an opportunity to play checkmate. This overlooks an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. You continue the checkmate attack. A very strong play. You missed an opportunity to play checkmate. One of the best moves. You're still on the road to checkmate. Very precise. You continue the checkmate attack. Right on target. You could have ended the game sooner, but the win is still in your hands. A solid choice. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. This steps away from the checking queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. This evades the check from the rook. You continue the checkmate attack. This steps away from the checking rook. You continue the checkmate attack. This evades the check from the queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. This steps away from the checking queen. You continue the checkmate attack. This evades the check from the queen. Checkmate is always the best move. Good job grabbing a big advantage in the opening and converting the win.